Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Because the internet and social media are dominated by English language and specifically Western content creators, I find that a lot of English-speaking Muslims tend to produce content that addresses, reacts to, or reflects what Westerners are talking about. So there are brothers and sisters online talking about gender issues, masculinity, femininity, feminism, red pill theories, and so on, and a lot of it has very little relevance in the Muslim world. The West's confusion is not our confusion. We are spectators to the dumpster fire that the West has become. We're not in the flames. And it's important to remember that. If you want to talk about these issues that are engulfing the West, do so. But do it as a critique of Western failures and a recognition of the superiority of Islam. Because what applies to them does not apply to us. Western masculinity may well be under assault. Because, of course it is. Western women may be running amok. Because, of course they are. Misguidance and unbelief have consequences. But the Muslims are fortified. People who preach hysterically that our men and our women are getting swept up in the West's madness, or that they inevitably will be, are conspicuously overlooking the crucial difference between them and us. We have the guidance of Allah, and this guidance has sufficed the Ummah over centuries of interaction and engagement with the West, including the Crusades, colonialism, imperialism, invasion, and globalization. What made the West vulnerable to what it is going through now is because it never had what we have. Because frankly, I'm tired of seeing Muslims online berating and dishonoring their fellow Muslim men and women, using the same types of criticisms that conservatives in the West use against liberals and feminists. Yes, okay, their civilization is eroding, ours is not. Muslim masculinity is fine. Muslim femininity is fine. The relationships between Muslim men and Muslim women, it's fine. I mean, have you been to Turkey? Have you been to the Arab world? Have you been to Aceh? Do you speak Arabic or Urdu or Farsi or Malay or Bahasa to know what it is actually that the Muslims are talking about to each other in the Muslim world? Because it's not what the West is talking about. Their views are not our views. Their concerns are not our concerns. Their problems are not our problems. Alhamdulillah. Red pill theories and alpha maleism, along with feminism, are Western responses to problems we do not have. If you start trying to push their solutions upon us for problems that do not exist with us, you're just going to make fitna. And on a side note, here's a truism for you. Anyone who's trying to convince you that the Ummah is falling to pieces and everything is horrible, he's trying to sell you something. It's the old shaitanic trick used by marketing agencies and ad companies all the time. Convince you that you are inadequate and that life is terrible so they can sell you their solution. No. Rasulullah ﷺ said, whoever says that the people are ruined, he is the one who is ruined. The Muslims are good. Islam is spreading, and it's spreading faster in the West than anywhere else in the world. All the problems that they're having are just creating the conditions for da'wah. So if you happen to be a Muslim in the West and you see all the madness around you, hang in there. Their sickness is not going to spread to us. We're already inoculated. But insha'Allah, we will bring the cure to them. Jazakum Allahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum.